Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 3 of my Satisfactory Season 1 Let's Play. Between episodes, I got a lot of work done. So I let it run for a while to collect the resources, and I built all this foundation, and all that foundation over here, and hooked up another stone, or limestone thing to make concrete. Now I haven't hooked up any power to it yet, but I've got that set up. And yeah, so if I look over here, these are actually off a little bit, which is understandable. I mean, it's going to happen. So I need to decide, do I want to fix this or not? Well, one of the things I can do is I can go here and click that foundation, and it'll clip through. And this, it looks a little strange, but it works just fine. So that is the trick I used over here to get it flush. Right here, see this little lip? Before I built the other foundations, I built the foundations as flush as I could with the side of this, so I can just walk back and forth. I don't have to do that jump anymore. And once I built those couple, then I extended this over, and same sort of thing as I did over there. They just kind of clip through, and the height is slightly different, but it's basically just makes a nice little step. Now here, I still need to jump if I want to come up onto here. But that's because of this difference in angle. So anyway, yay, that's what I got done between episodes. And I have a lot of resources saved up now. So what I want to start working on is a power system. If I look here, I now have the ability to make this biomass burner. So I want to generate power with that. But before I do, I need to get that biofuel milestone completed. So as you can see in the upper right corner, I've already loaded those in. So now it's ready to launch. So once you've finished your hub, 5 hub steps at tier 0, and you go to tier 1 and you start doing stuff, now you click this button to launch instead of just the upgrade. And if you go out here,
milestone reached.
You'll see your pod take off.
Aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally,
there it
the
goes.
biofuel blueprint will ensure improved
So it takes
fuel
those
consumption of
materials
biomass
up
burners.
into space to some mysterious
Additionally,
corporation.
you can now build
Fix
the
it.
space elevator, which is integral to your contribution
Ooh,
to
there it
project
goes.
assembly.
Okay, so now it shows up in the upper right hand corner there that the pod will return in 2.5 minutes, which is fine. But that gained me the ability to create biofuel right here. Right? And so biofuel is made just from biomass. So you can make biomass from leaves and wood, and there's actually a third category, but we haven't found any yet in the game. And then you turn the biomass into biofuel, and then you can burn that biofuel. So what I'm thinking about doing is creating a section over here, like, you know, somewhere here where I'm standing, as a power area where I'm just going to have generators and stuff like that. So I want to start out by just extending this. Building foundation is just satisfying, as is most of this game. Okay, that's coal right there. Alright, so just laying out some foundation. Let's grab a little bit more concrete here. I don't want to grab too much because I don't have a whole lot of space in my inventory. Alright, but what I want to do is I want to get up pretty close to here. Whoops. I was off on that one. See how it's off? There we go. I'm trying to think. I might put it here. Let's get it up close. As close as we can. Place that. Just to get one set in there. And then we can do that same thing where it kind of
Milestone
overlaps.
exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
There we go. Alright. So we're always going to have this little gap here, it looks like. But we can still walk around. And that's the main goal. I want to leave these running so that these guys have stuff. Alright, I need to get them some fuel. See if I have any more over here. Ooh, I don't. Alright, so let's grab this stuff. Let's create some biomass from leaves. And then we're going to want to, since we can, update this to biofuel. And then we can fill one of those guys with biofuel. So I wanted to keep these generators running while I'm doing this big construction stuff, just so that I'm continually building up the resources. Alright, getting some biofuel. Fuel is definitely something that it's easy to run out of. It's easy to forget and just be building and building and building, and all of a sudden, boo, everything powers down. Alright, let's look at this really quick. The one we just learned was this one. It gives us biofuel. Logistics will give us the conveyors and the mergers. Conveyor walls gives us stairs. I think I'm going to do this one, the conveyor walls, first. I'm just going to put that on there. Because I'd like to make this multi-story, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I want to build some storage containers. Alright, I need one for biofuel. Actually, I think I'll go 2 for biofuel. So I can store a ton of fuel that way. And then I need 1 for biomass made by leaves. Oh, like, so 1 for leaves. And then 1 for wood, and then 1 for the mushroom things that we can find later. So I need 5 of these. So let's go over here and get what we need. So there's that, and then we want iron plates. Alright, so 5 storage containers over here somewhere. So let's just set them up like right here. So I want this storage container to be turned this way. Actually, yeah. And I can move all this later. Okay, and now I'm going to stack this storage container on top of it, and that'll be for my biofuel. Okay, and then I'm going to have another one here. It'll be input. Oops. Nope. I put it in backwards. Okay, I want the output of this to be going backwards like that. Alright, so I want them lined up as best I can. Okay, and then another one right here. So we go like leaf, wood, and then our third type can go here. Come on. back here, maybe. There we go. That's the one. Oh no, look at that. It's it's not lined up the way it's supposed to be. There we go. Alright, so this will be the fuel. So let's put another foundation piece here. So this will be where the biofuel is stored, like the final product. So it will go in here, and this will come... Oh, wait, do I have these wrong? I have this coming out, and I want it to go in... Oh, no, that's right. It'll go in here. It'll come out here and then in there. So basically, I'm connecting this storage. Alright, how do I... Oh, I can't even build that belt anyway. I got to figure out how to get these two connected. I haven't tried that yet. It might actually be that they have to connect the same way. And so I would come into here, out here, and go around and then up to there. That might be the way I have to do it, but we'll figure that out later. For now, I've got the storage set up. The reason I wanted to set the storage up like that is, one, easy access once I have this thing finished, and two, now I know how tall I need this floor to be. So if I can build a roof, on top of that roof I can have the actual processing of this stuff. That was my thought. Although I have some space back here, so it might be worth it to just do a little back here. We'll see. So the next thing I'm going to need is constructors to turn in the wood and the leaf stuff into biomass. So, ooh, this... Oh, I made the fuel. I forgot to actually put it in. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Okay. So now what I need to do is I'm going to need a constructor for the leaf and a constructor for the wood. Those are the two I'm worried about right now. So we want two constructors. And then that's going to be leaf and wood. Alright. And I take it back. The conveyor walls is not going to be the next milestone I'm going to do. It's going to be this logistics. Because I want the splitters and stuff. Okay, oops. I was over here and I forgot to actually make some stuff. So let me go pick up some resources. That's going to be for the iron plates. That's for the rods. And then let's go some extra plates and rods for these constructors. Okay. So rods, we need a bunch so that we can make screws. And then we need to make some iron plates. 5, 6 maybe? Oh, that means we need a few more screws. There we go. Now we got 6 reinforced iron plates. Got it. Okay, so now I can build those 2 constructors. So, temporarily, I'm going to set them up. Whoops, wrong button. I'm going to set them up somewhere in here. I want them to line up best it can with this thing. Alright, and then this guy can just line up sideways for now. Actually, that won't work, will it? This center one is actually in the way. Okay. Alright, so let's build.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Okay.
Take a look at the help section in your Alexa.
Thanks, Alexa.
app.
That was odd. Okay. Forgot to turn her off. Alright, sorry about that. For now, this will be temporary, so let's just throw them down, but we need to leave a little bit of space. This guy will be making biomass out of leaves. This guy will be making biomass out of wood. And then go leaves to there and wood to there. Okay. Now we need we can't merge these two together quite yet because we haven't completed, so let's do that. This milestone for logistics. Alright, so whoops, helps if we actually do it. So we need 200 plates. It's going to take a bit. So 200 plates, 200 rods. We already have, well, we don't have the wire on in our inventory, but we can just go grab it. The wire has already been made. So soon we're hoping that we can stop doing this by hand so much and start working on actual, fully automating things. So right now we just have ingots automated in wire, and that's it. But we want to automate like the plates and the rods and all that stuff. But in order to do that, we need to power everything. So that's what we're working on right now. So if we can set up this power system, then we can start powering stuff, and I want to be able to add to the power system as needed. At least that's my goal. Alright, just over half done with these rods. And then we'll run over and grab the wire we need, and we can get our logistics set up. Okay. Let's go get our stuff here. Let's add a foundation or two, just because we like adding foundations. And let's grab a stack of 500. And that's it. Now we can go complete this milestone. And I'm trying to keep in mind that we're almost out of fuel here. Oh, here we go, right here. Plates, plates, rods, and copper wire. And now we have logistics. Yay!
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge and split.
Alright, we got it. Thanks for the update. Alright, so now we have these conveyor, splitter, and merger, and those are what I want to put in our last 2 hotbar slots. We got new walls. I haven't even used those yet. I have no idea what they are. And we've got a space elevator, which is something we can work on a much later date. Okay, so now, let's see. I need to merge both of these into one. So I need a merger. I'm going to need a lot of belt. Let's say 25 belt. And then, once they're merged into one conveyor belt, they can go into, we can put it over here for now, they can go into a constructor. So we need a constructor, and that constructor will then make the biofuel, which can go to our output spots. For now, that's what we need to continue. Those are the resources we need. And are we going to have enough? We may. Yeah, probably not though, because we need reinforced iron plates. We need 3 of them. There we go. We've got enough iron rods, so yeah, okay, we can make enough iron plates. And there we go. Alright, so now, for now, we'll just go into this guy. So let's build a constructor. And again, this is all just being placed to be placed right now. We will try to organize this better at a later time. But this one's going to make biofuel. And then we want the conveyor belt to go into there. Alright, and now we want these two to be merged into one. So if we do the merger, and we have it set actually just about like this, should do it. So from here, we go into there, and from here, we go into there, and from here, we go into there. Alright, so now we have got all of these connected, and they should be working once they have power. So let's look here at our power on these things. So I've only got 7 megawatts available on that one. Well, it was at 13. Yeah, there's at 13. And then this is also going up to 13, it looks like. Oh, 18, 14. Okay, so I really don't have much power available, which means I need to build another generator to power these things, because this is going to take 4. So we have 4 and 3, so we're just 12. So one biomass burner should power those things. Okay, now let's grab some actual biomass. Well, not actual biomass, but leaves to make biomass. We're going to get poisoned here. There we go. I got a little too close. Flew too close to heaven, and I got burned. Okay, no, that's dumb. Alright, so we're just grabbing a few more leaves and stuff. Just because we need it. We can actually get a lot out of these flowers, I believe. So yeah, I'm just sitting here spamming the E key as I run around. So what we want to do now is create some biofuel for a new burner that will power fuel creation. We need, whoops, wrong button, this one. We need a biomass burner, and we're going to need 1 power pole for now, and a few power lines. And now that's, we got to go get the resources for that. That's what we're going to need. And then it should be up and going. So we'll grab a little bit over here. Let's grab 2 stacks. We'll go over here. And so this whole episode is basically just trying to get power set up. And I don't even know that we're going to finish in this episode. There's so much to do. And then iron rods. There we go. Oh, wait. I need to make, let me look. Do we have stuff in here? We have a little wood. Okay. We need to make biomass. We'll use some of that, and we'll use the wood. And then we'll make the fuel, because we want to be able to test it out as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not use up all the leaves so that I can put them in the container and see if it works. So the leaf container will be this guy right here. So we can put the leaves in there and see how they're counting down. They're already going on the conveyor belt into that. Of course, that's not powered right now. So let's, for now, build this biomass burner. We just need one. We just need it. Doesn't even really matter where it goes. Alright, so we are going to connect this to a power pole. And then we connect the pole to all three of our machines, even though we're only using 2 to start. But they're connected now. We go in here and we insert this fuel, and that should mean that this guy starts producing biomass. Sure looks like he's working. Look at the animations, that's cool. Alright, here's the biomass and it's going this way. Of course there's no other ones coming in, so it's not combining to, and these will come in here. And this guy, once it gets 4 of them, it'll produce, and there it is. Boom, and that comes out. And then those are going to go in there. So now we have fuel being automated to the point of, I mean, I still need to put manual fuel in these containers for now. But it's automated enough and on its own power source, so I don't have to worry about the rest of the system draining the resources for fuel. And now I can go in here. There's only 6, but I can grab those and I can put them in here. And then if I go in here, can I put more in? Yeah, so I could just dump the little biomass I had right in there. So I've got to kind of let this keep up, or catch up, I should say. And then I clearly need to go out and get more fuel. But we've got it working. Okay, a beginning thing. So what I'm planning to do, and this plan may change, but right now my plan is to extend this up and make a second level of foundation above these crates here, and then take all this stuff down and recalculate percentages and everything, get it all set up properly. So because for instance, if you look here, okay, this is outputting 90 per minute, but this can only process 60 per minute. So I could have 2 constructors, or 2 of these constructors on this guy, and it would be, one of them would be working at half efficiency. But if I have this one that's also doing, oh no, see, look at this. This is 375 per minute. So they go at different rates. So I could have multiple constructors working, making the fuel. But see, we're already out of grass. But, you know, so I need to work out those ratios and stuff like that. So I'll take all this stuff down eventually. And I want to build a second level up there. And then I want to have all the biomass generators just kind of up in one spot and then connecting from there. Because in the past, what I've done is I would have like these 2 and then this one here. And then I would build another one like way over there. I still need power out there for that guy. And then when I'm refueling, I'm grabbing fuel and I'm running all over the map. So if I put them all up on one level and then have just the wires going across the whole map, that does mean that I can grab the fuel and then just go fuel them up really fast all in one spot. So that's my goal for now. But anyway, I'll be working on that a little bit. Let's pick our next milestone. Okay, we might want to do the walls here, because then we can have the stairs to walk up at that second level. That's my thought on that. Personal storage is kind of nice and all, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. The 5 inventory slots would be cool, so I might do the conveyor walls next, and then we can get into our tier 2 stuff. So let's grab that milestone, and then between episodes I'm going to run around and gather some more leaves and wood to make more fuel. And then when we come back, I might have the stuff created for this next milestone, and then we can kind of go from there. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it very much, and I hope you will join me for the next episode. Take care, everyone.